The sight of pests in a food establishment can cause an instant loss of customers and revenue, ruining the reputation and profitability of your business. Moreover, if these pests come into contact with your food, they may spread disease and cause serious illness. It is therefore very important to control for pests to prevent food contamination, cross-contamination, and food waste, foodborne illness and disease outbreaks, or fines and closure of your establishment. An integrated pest management plan is a system that uses a comprehensive strategy to prevent or solve pest problems. The strategy is twofold. 1. Prevent pests from entering the facility in the first place, and 2. If pests do enter, implement strategies to control and remove them. An integrated pest management plan must address how to prevent pest infestation in your facility, how to remove food and water sources conducive to pest infestation, and how to work with a licensed pest control operator to address pest infestation. We're going to look at how an integrated pest management plan addresses pest prevention and controls pest infestation. Pests typically enter a building through gaps, holes, and openings in the building, through cracks in a wall, through gaps between walls and window frames, and through open doors. Openings 1/4 inch in diameter or bigger need to be sealed or patched. If there are ceiling leaks, you must contact your building management for repair. To protect your facility from pests entering through doors, ensure door seals are tight on the top and sides of all doors, and install a door sweep to seal the bottom. Keep doors closed and install automatic closing devices for frequently used doors. Ensure that gaps between doors, window frames, and walls are sealed, and make sure that doors and windows have screens without any tears or holes. Screens should have at least 16 meshes per 1 inch. Pests typically move from one area to another within a facility through plumbing and HVAC. These systems can act as hidden hideaways for pests to travel throughout your building. To avoid this scenario, eliminate leaks, as pests are attracted to moist areas. Ensure that pipes have synthetic materials installed to cover holes where pipes enter walls, and cover floor drains with removable strainers. Pests can also be brought into a building unknowingly by customers, staff, equipment, or delivery personnel. Use a reliable supplier that is knowledgeable and responds to food service pest control concerns. Find out about your supplier's pest control plan. Ask them how they make sure pests don't enter their trucks from the loading dock. And inspect deliveries, delivery trucks, and open crates by looking for signs of infestation. Pests, just like human beings, need water and food to survive. They prefer dimly lit, moist, warm areas to live and breathe. They don't like well-lit, dry areas with scarce food. The best way to avoid pest problems is to ensure a clean facility and a well-kept refuse and waste disposal system. You can ensure this by removing cardboard boxes once they're emptied, keeping tight lids on containers, storing dirty linen in sealed containers, and ensuring good housekeeping in employee locker and break areas. Now, let's take a look at the most common pests that enter food establishments. Cockroaches dislike well-lit areas and prefer to be out at night. Cockroaches have a strong, oily odor, and their droppings resemble black pepper in color and size. They're usually found around sinks, drains, and moist containers. Rodents come out at night and are good climbers and swimmers. Droppings from rodents are dark brown and rice-shaped. Rodents can easily squeeze through holes as small as 1/4 of an inch. Flies are known for spreading disease due to the debris around their bodies that collect dirt. If a fly touches animal waste prior to entering a facility, it can spread this waste on the food it comes to contact with. Service animals are animals used by individuals who need visual guides due to a disability. These animals are allowed to enter and sit in general areas for customers, but are not allowed in food preparation areas. There are service and supplies that can help you with pest control at your facility. These include pest control operators and pesticides. Pest control operators are persons licensed to control pests within the state where they operate. Their job is to support food managers in eliminating and controlling pest problems. They do this by looking for signs of pests and helping establishment owners understand how the pest got into a facility in the first place, identifying pests and helping food managers decide what action to take and when, and continually evaluating the implemented control strategies to ensure they're working. Pesticides are chemicals used to kill pests. They come in different forms, including bait, bait traps, glue traps, and tapes. Dusts and powders, which are dry mixtures that can be inserted into cracks and crevices. Liquids, some of which are ready-made. They are typically designed to get into cracks and crevices. And sprays, including contact, foggers, fumigants, and residuals. Before using a pesticide, it's important to understand that misuse of a pesticide in a food establishment can cause serious illness in customers. If pesticides must be used, however, it is critical to use them correctly and with caution. Sprays, for example, should never be used around exposed food. And tracking powder must not ever be used in a food establishment as a pesticide. By taking the time to learn about pests and the best way to control them, and by implementing continuous inspection at your facility, you can likely avoid needing to introduce pesticides in your facility.